What's up, rock stars? I found this video the other day of TheRockdoc, a tattooed nurse practitioner with a passion for rock and roll, backwards flat brim hats, and trading drugs for sex. He tried to make a reality TV show about himself, and it's just as bad as you'd imagine. Let's check out the intro. There he is, everyone, TheRockdoc, aka Jeff Young, aka what it would be like if a dirt bike had a medical degree. If you thought even for a second that he wouldn't have a goatee, you must be out of your mind. This isn't your average everyday doctor we're talking about. This is Jeff Young, and he's here to deliver some top-tier medical insights. Also, he's not a doctor. Don't forget that.
We don't want to see you just when you're sick. Yeah, I mean, we're here for you if you're sick and you're acutely ill. But I'd rather see you when you're healthy, to keep you healthy and to keep you well and functioning at the optimal you.
Well said, Jeff. Also, thanks for taking the time to make sure your smoke detector beeped in the background. Everyone knows the #1 rule of making a TV show. Keep as much background noise in as possible.
How do we see Jeff?
I don't know. He's like a brother, father, Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff.
That'll be Uncle Jeff. I don't know.
Mr. Dr. Jeff.
Oh, Mr. Dr. Jeff. That's what I call him.
You might think that Jeff only wears one hat and it's got a flat brim on it, but actually he wears the hat of a brother, a father, an uncle. He even wears the Mr. Doctor hat, which is a rare breed saved only for those who call themselves doctors when they're not actually doctors. I also like how Jeff is such a rocker that he keeps a guitar at his office and lets you use his chair while he sees patients. Speaking of patients, I think it's time we hear a testimonial.
If you had a horrible problem going on and your health was shitty and you needed to fix yourself and you came here, whether you talk shit on him or not, he'd still fix you and send you on your way.
Can't ask for much more than that, my friend. Also, sorry it was so bright in the exam room that you had to keep your sunglasses on for the interview. Let's see what Jeff's up to. Maybe we can learn a bit more about him.
I'm a single dad.
There's that smoke detector again.
I love being father. I love being a dad. You know, it doesn't take DNA to be a father. You know, it takes love. And
rock and roll.
I love my kids. It's one of those things where
I know it seems like I just cut him off mid-sentence, but what actually comes next is a 90-second clip of him playing video games with his son and talking about how hot some woman named Candace is. I don't know who Candace is, but Jeff thinks she's hot, so she's probably just a walking V8 engine that's covered in tattoos. Anyway, this weirdly emotional clip continues a bit later, so I'll skip ahead.
I just love being a dad. I really do. It's the best job in the world. I mean, I love my job. You know, I love taking care of patients. I'm sorry, dude.
It's alright, dude. I'd fake cry too if I was pretending to get emotional about my kids and then randomly started talking about how much I love my job. Although, I might real cry if I jam my thumb into my eye like he's doing here. Let's see what else Jeff is up to. Jeff keeps his hat so low that the only logical conclusion is that he's self-conscious about his eyebrows.
Well, because Jeff and I have been friends for a long time and we're both musicians, we ended up being in a few bands together. It's been a while, you know, after having a family and all, so we've decided to rekindle our thirst for music and start making music again. But we're going to do a little different this time. We're going to go with sort of a rap theme instead of the old classic rock and roll theme.
Makes perfect sense. When I think rap music, I immediately picture TheRockdoc and this guy who kinda looks like a child actor from the 90s became a preacher.
So I'm looking forward to getting into that studio and cutting a few tracks, and we'll see how it goes.
Ah yes, the sound of rap music.
A lot of the content of the lyrics comes from
smoke detector.
The rumors that they spread about him, just the way they talk about him. So we've decided to create songs about each of these rumors that have been put out there about Jeff.
The way he's looking at the camera makes me think that he's the one spreading those rumors. Kind of a weird way to motivate your friend to make music with you, but I guess nothing's normal when you're friends with TheRockdoc.
Pay attention. Alright, I got it. Okay. Puffy K. Jesus Christ, this is hard work.
The funniest part of this whole show is that you can tell that they've shifted into rap mode because they put their hats on crooked. It's like they saw a music video from 2002 and that locked in their perception of what it takes to be a rapper. Also, I paused it right before you got to hear some of their lyrics, so prepare yourself for what you're about to hear. Listener discretion is advised.
Take 'em to dinner, you don't take 'em to lunch, you don't make 'em feel special or spend very much. You bitch in the day and you bitch in the night, make 'em ripe and ready, they about to take flight.
I don't like to just throw around the term bars, but I can't think of another word to describe the white-hot heat that Jeff just spit. You don't take him to dinner, you don't take him to lunch, you don't make him feel special or spend very much. It sounds like a diss track written by Dr. Seuss. Let's skip ahead to see how they unwind after laying down some tracks.
That's some great songs from that.
Speaking of, track number 9 is more to come.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, that means there's an album number 2. Did I do that right?
I think you're supposed to,
I don't know, help me out here.
Fix the smoke detector, Jeff.
Album number 2?
How do you do it, gang? So
I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody. Yeah, actually, I want to offend everybody.
Actually, we do. We work really hard at offending a lot of people.
Totally, bro. Society wants you to wear your hat straight, take your sunglasses off indoors, and change your smoke detector battery, but you're not here to make friends. You're here to offend anyone who thinks that 2 middle-aged white guys rapping is the cringiest thing on the planet. That's all the good stuff from the pilot, but I found a clip from another video on the TheRockdoc channel that completely caught me off guard, so I wanted to share it with you.
Is he legit? What is he? And they're like, oh yeah, he's just a doctor in town. He's like the rock doc, they call him. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, so he's straight. Like, he's not some gay, weird dude that's gonna like rape me or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about either. Although I guess that's to be expected from a guy who dresses like a magician that skateboards. Anyway, that was a brief introduction to the life of the Rock Doc. If you thought any part of this video was funny, please hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends and family. If you didn't like the video, share it with them anyway to help Jeff achieve his goal of offending every member of society. Thanks for watching.